Hey guys, it's time for a UV wrap-up. It's been a hot minute, as Nat would say, since I've last chatted you, so my apologies about that, but it's been very, very busy. Things have been, which is always a great problem to have, but nevertheless, this fell by the wayside, so my very, very sincerest apologies about that. I hope you always enjoy listening to the sound of my voice as much as I do. So we're going to get back on track with these. A bunch of things has happened over the last few weeks, you know, with Matteo and Amy heading back to Australia, which was probably sooner than we all expected, but, you know, I think in the long term, it was always, or at least, you know, that was always the plan. So maybe in a few months earlier than expected, but that was always the plan. What it does is it, you know, creates new opportunities for them in going home. And for us, it creates new opportunities as well. You may have seen last night, yesterday, we put up an ad for a new coach. And, you know, that's another exciting thing to happen in the future. Now, on that, I've also had an ad up for a couple of weeks on that, looking for a new coach. And judging by the amount of applications I've had, clearly UV is a really, really desirable place to coach at, which that's down to you. You know, you're a great crew to coach. I know I absolutely love it. Particularly over the last few weeks, I've been doing a bit more coaching than usual, and I've been buzzing. I'm having so much fun right now. I'm really, really enjoying things right now. It's been brilliant. The atmosphere in the classes, just being involved, coaching more classes, it's been spectacular. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you for making it such a great time. And of course, you know, Nick has been, as usual, awesome himself, but it's been pretty amazing to see Meg and Rav step up as well and get better by the day. And it's funny because when they came on board, you know, my plan for them, or the development I expected them would take a lot longer to get them to where they are now, but they're literally just making a joke out of how fast we expect them to develop, and they're way beyond where we thought they'd be, and they've both already become fantastic coaches. So it's very, very exciting to see what will happen with them in the future. With regards to a new coach that come on, we only want someone fantastic. We want someone who's full of energy, really positive, fantastic coach, runs a great class, very technical, you know, delivers that same high standard you've gotten used to. We want them to come and help us improve everything. You know, there's no point in us settling where we are and saying, yeah, we're nailing it, you know, because things are fantastic, but we want to keep improving. So when we have someone we think they're going to knock it out of the park, and that I'm just saying, oh my God, I'm so excited this person is going to be joining us at UV, we'll bring them on board. Until then, we don't want just anyone. We want someone who's spectacular. So, you know, only the best is good enough for you guys. And that's true. Moving on then, we've still got a couple of shirts left from the last order. So if you want one of those, grab one of the coach or myself. And it's getting colder, guys. So, you know, we've got a few hoodies too. So if you want to pick up a hoodie, actually I really love these hoodies. If you want to pick up hoodies, we've still got a few left over. So give us a shout with that. We have a massive amount of hoodies left over. So if you want one, I'd jump on that one pretty quickly. Because they're going fast. Speaking of things going fast, as of a few minutes ago, we'd 6 tickets left for the Christmas party. I know it's only November the 15th, but they're going pretty quickly. We don't have the capacity to increase numbers, so if you are thinking again them, maybe jump on it ASAP, as in like the second you can. I'm hoping there's still a few left, but you know, at the rate they've been going today as well, there may not be any left at this point, but hopefully there'll be someone there if you want one. It's going to be a fantastic time. I'm really excited. You know, we were there last year. It was absolutely brilliant. That's why we decided to go back again this year. Based on the demand for tickets, we may need to look at a bigger venue next year, or just a bigger room in their venue. We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it, and we'll look at that afterwards. But last year was spectacular there. Can't wait for this year. I'm really excited about it. And we'll follow up the restaurant with a trip to the Arms to keep that party going. Moving on then, guys. Actually, speaking of things in the future and Christmas, the weather's starting to change. So just a reminder, I know this is pretty much common sense, but just when the weather does start to get a little bit worse and the snow starts to come in, there's a little bit wetter, please make sure when you come in that you take off any winter shoes or any wet shoes and just put them in the places for them, the containers for them, and don't go traipsing across the floor with them, because you can imagine what'll happen if a bunch of people walk across the floor with a bit of snow. The place becomes the slippiest place in the world. Now, I know last year everyone was fine with that, there was no issues with that, but just in case, it's always worth a reminder. Speaking of keeping the floor clean, you may have noticed, or at least I hope you noticed, that we recently changed our cleaners. I hope you've noticed, because at least I've noticed that they're doing a very, very good job. Not only did we change cleaners, but we got them to an extra day. And I've noticed different places looking great. I think it's looking great at least now. So, hopefully you're also seeing that. If you have any feedback on that, obviously please let me know. As I say, I'm very happy with the job they're doing so far, but if you have anything, please let me know, and we'll go from there. Other things to talk about. We've recently hooked up with come together in agreement with the physio to come in potentially every second week. They're going to be doing assessments with you here in the gym. The idea how this will work is this. They'll do assessments with you one-on-one, and then they'll give you a program to follow that you can use, so you can work with the coaches to work on. So you'll be able to do that during your PT and so on and so forth, which is just going to, add another string to our bow. We're definitely going to keep working with MSK, by the way, just for the avoidance of doubt, because they're fantastic, and we'll definitely keep referring people to them for outsides for that. But for those who want to get assessment in the gym, and then have your part of your program work with you with your coach, those guys will be brilliant for that. And we're going to probably start that on Thursday the 30th, and then potentially rotate between Thursdays and Saturdays, so there's a different slot, and we'll finalise that. And more about that will be in the members group. Other things to talk about then, guys. We have a bunch of birthdays last week. So last Sunday we had Raven's birthday. Yesterday was Katie's birthday, and one of our new members who's starting today. Today actually, Ian. It was his birthday yesterday. I won't scare the living daylights of him tonight by singing him happy birthday, but I think we'll wait a day or two on that one. Speaking of new people, we've had a few new faces in Marco, Adrian, a second Daniel, Franco, and Chantel, who is Kristen's sister. So welcome aboard, guys. I hope you get a lot of fitness with us and have a lot of fun doing it. We're always very excited to see new faces, but as always, our priority is you, the existing people. That will never change. As I described to someone on the phone during the week when they were trying to just find out more about the gym, as excited as I am by new people, my view towards that has always been the same. The best way to attract new people is deliver the best possible service to existing members and get them the best possible results, and work as hard as you can to give them the best possible time enjoying it and working hard in the workouts, because guess what? If you look after your existing crew, new people are going to follow you. On that note, guys, have a fantastic day. Miss you already.